Hello everyone, this is Zach from TradeVSA. So today this short video, I'd like to give an updates on some of the stock that we do discuss last week, and also we will go through the screener again to look for probably a new stock ideas, okay, for today or probably upcoming this week, right? So last week we do talk about two counters that we do pick based on the Green Pentagon screener. Okay, so this is based on KRSE. Again, do bear in mind today this section here is not to ask you to buy or sell any counters. Okay, we just want to show you in this section here. We just want to share with you how we use one spread analysis to give us a better edge. Okay, for us to look for the trades. Okay, now one of the stocks that we do I discussed last week is IP Muda. Okay, and I think these 2 days it seems like it doesn't show any movement, including today. But again, today is on 10 January. It's still in the morning. Okay, so it seems like the movement is pretty slow, and it's still like very very quiet, right, overall. But sometimes the green parent doesn't mean that it will break up subsequently on next day or next 2 days. It will make a little bit of pullback before it hits certain resistance. Okay, so this is the things that I think I would like to see. Okay, to ensure I'm having a low risk trades. Okay, now if you look into based on previous green pentagon over here, okay, for those that especially how member, if you have attended the masterclass, right, we usually will combine sign of strength, I put it SOS over here, plus pullback. Okay, so this is the things that we often do. Okay, again, sign of strength to ensure we are trade together with the smart money. Okay, and pullback is the one that always we want to reduce our risk. Okay, so these are the things that we are looking for. So if you look into the past few green pentagon over here, so we got one over here, it make a pullback, yes, even though it turns to red pentagon, but most of the time pullback sometimes it will trigger the red pentagon, right? So for masterclass students, you're able to know, right? So it actually still holding more on the green pentagon before make a big move over here. So this big move, okay, from this to here, it gives you around like 60 over percent, right? So again, the subsequent green pentagon, same things. If you miss this green pentagon, here's there's one, make a pullback before they make a big move here as well, right? It move out a little bit, make a pullback. So seems like now it's still kind of like a sideway over here, right? So a few things that we want to notice, we want to take note is that as long as there's no major resistance, okay, sorry, there's no major sign of weakness, okay, like for example uptrust bar, then I think this trade here is still pretty valid. Okay, of course I was expecting a lower pullbacks, okay, with low volume. We want to see low volume. Best is that it comes with some certain sound strength, like for example here we got SP, we got test to ensure our support is still good. Now the other stocks that I think we do discuss last week is Coco Land, right? I think it's also it kind of like same with IP Muda. It didn't make a big movement okay after the Green Pentagon, but I think the same rules still apply over here. So as long as Green Pentagon, we test back sound strength. This is how we combine Green Pentagon sound strength plus pullback. Okay, and subsequently it make a big movement. Okay, so from the pullback, okay, support to the top, it give you around like 30 over percent. So same things over here. If you notice, there's 2 days the volume is decreasing, but again, I said now the time I'm doing this video here is still in the morning. I would like to see what is the volume towards the end of the day. So if let's say volume remains to be low, I think this trade here is still very very valid. Okay, and we got the NS at the background, right? So this is the main resistance. Again, this is my alerts over here. So for my alerts, you are able to get the trades. Okay, this is giving me around like 12 to 13%. Okay, again, we always put stop loss below green pentagon. It's around like 2 to 3%. So this is giving you risk to reward at least 1 over 3 to 1 over 4. Okay, so this is just a quick update based on some of the trades that we do discuss based on last week. And for this week, okay, we're going to look back into the green pentagons. Sorry, we're going to look into the screener again. So this is on 7th January. For today, probably I will share with you some of the screener, some of the stocks that come from no supply. So again, no supply, which means that there's no sellers, okay, at certain level, okay, and it build a pretty good support. Okay, so I would like to choose something from green. Of course, purple is okay. Uh, just that you don't want to choose something that is too trending, okay, because we're afraid of potential pullback. So I think MYTECH kind of fulfill the criteria. ST 6% with LT 35%. Dominan okay, right? HLFG and Petron MBMR also fulfilling the criteria. But probably these three, if you look at the chart, probably they need a longer time of reaccumulation. So probably this video here, just want to share two. One is MYTECH. Okay, so MYTECH is still overall still in red zone over here. If I look into weekly chart, it's still in the red because of the volume, big volume coming in. But if you notice from weekly chart here we got one NS. So again, NS representing no supply. Okay, which means at the level, okay, on this certain level here, there's no sellers. So whenever there's no sellers, it will build a support. Okay, so we can use NS sound strength here as a potential support, and here it actually is a shakeup. Okay, it's a wash. So if I go back to my daily chart over here, right exactly in this area, okay, we do see one and two NS. Okay, even though it's without green pentagon, but the NS here is building very well. Okay, above 2040 moving average. Okay, so now the thing is that we got one uptrust over here, right? Serve as a resistance. Okay, so probably you just want to plan out how you're going to trade with this type of counters, because sometimes it will hit the resistance and make a pullback again. So for especially our members, if you want to do a quick trades, I think possible, right? From NS level until here, the resistance also give you around like 10, 12%, right? So this is for those that who interested to do a quick trades. Okay, now let's go back to the screen over here. The next stocks that I think attract my attention definitely is Dominant. Okay, Dominant recently got some momentum recently. All right, and it's slightly far away from trend 40s. Okay, so again, be careful on potential pullbacks over here, and because also the closing on last Friday it come with uptrust. Okay, it come uptrust over here. So today the volume is very crucial when you see lower volume. Okay, so if you go back to Dominan on weekly chart here, the weekly chart actually green pen turns last August. Okay, last year August. This is towards the end of August. So from the green pentagons until now, Dominan actually goes up around 50%. Okay, more than 50%. Right? Sorry, 50%. Okay, and recently we do see an NS. Okay, so price is a bit far away from 340, so careful on potential pullbacks over here. So for those that who are looking for short-term trades, okay, recently also it turns to green pentagons again, right? NS, okay, uptrust. Okay, so we want to ensure that we want to enter very close with the low of the green pentagon. So remember, green pentagon can be used as the potential support areas. Okay, like for example, the past green pentagon here, right? It serves as support, hit resistance. So probably you want to trade along, okay, with the support and resistance, just like MYTECH on the first stocks earlier on we discussed. Okay, based on this screen over here. Okay, so this is just a quick daily stock trade ideas. Okay, based on TradeVSA screener. So if we got any other stock that is interesting, I will cover more. Okay, and I'll definitely give some updates. Okay, if some of the stock have some changes. Okay, in terms of the trend and the sound strength or sound weakness.